Hello, hello, chat. Welcome in. How are y'all doing today? Hello, hello. What up? Welcome in, welcome in. We are back at it again, doing some little animations. Um, Hang on, let me just space. Let's go back into our animation right here. Okay, cool. So I'll show you guys what we did a little last time in case you guys missed the stream slash the video. So let's see. Is this the first frame? Okay, wait, let me hide my top layer. So I'll hide this. Yeah, so this is our first frame. So it might be a little bit too fast, so I'm just gonna scrub through it. But yeah, so we're doing a little dance, and then she ends. This dancing section will probably go a little longer, so it'll probably be like that, and then I'll go to the final little kickoff pose. Yeah, that one. I can't English today, but that's what we have so far. And today, our job will be to do all the line art, at least, minimum. We might start coloring today. We'll see how we go though. Okay. And I really want to figure out if I can animate a whole group, because that would make my life so much easier. But we will see, of course. I'm just gonna double check that you guys can. Okay, cool. But yeah, so this is our first frame, hopefully. We will have to do some cleanup. I think what we're gonna do is just do a rough little sort of, what's it called? Rough little sort of line art sketch on top. And then we'll finalize all the line art after that. Hope that sounds good to everyone. Okay. Let's see. So now we got this frame sort of done. So what's gonna be our next frame? So let's see. Turn off this real quick. What was the difference between the last two? Oh, so she's kind of shifting. Okay. Okay. Cool. I don't know if there's much of a difference between these two frames. Because, I mean, she kind of shifted a little bit. We'll see. Okay. So, I feel like this can go up a bit more. Maybe it can't. Okay, never mind. Never mind me. Okay, so that's those. Ah! Oh my god, chat, don't listen. Don't listen. The ads, the spooky ads. Oh my god. Okay, cool. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to do this right now. Okay. Because can we just keyframe? I forget if I already tried this or not, but can I just... What is on layer 9 again? Okay. Because that's going to be really annoying. Can I just select all of these layers? I just go... How do I... I'm guessing I can't do it all together? Huh. Okay. Because that's going to be really annoying. Hang on. Google, our best friend Google. Can you keyframe a whole group of layers? Okay, tell me. Yes, you can keyframe a whole group. using compound clips. Just clips and how do I do that? It takes multiple. Yeah. How to do it? Select all the layers in your timeline. Right click. Okay. Okay. I think I know. Maybe. Perhaps. No, not just like. Does this just not select the whole thing? What is... What is pinned to timeline? What is this? Okay, there. So there is a way, and I need to find out how to do it. What did it say for me to go after this? So select all your layers on your timeline, right click, select new compound. No, not that one. Where on earth? So I don't know how to select multiple layers on here, because I'm trying to do the normal select on here, but it's just not letting me. Very interesting. How does one do that? Sorry, I know a little bit of technical difficulties to start off the stream. Whoopsie daisies. I mean, if not, we can just draw out all the more detailed sort of drafts. Which wouldn't be too bad. Although my character does have a lot going on to her, so I would like to find out, but it's okay. But we are learning together right now. How to select one. It's saying that I can just box select them, but I am not seeing it. Where? Is it because they're in a group? Do I have to let them not be in a group? That's so weird. No, not that one. Because that is so odd. What if I quickly just drag them out of the group? I grab all of you. And then I drag you up here. Because yeah, no, it's not letting me do that. It's so weird. Group. No. None of these is what I want. What the helly? Okay, we'll put you back into the group then. Because that's being really stubborn. So you're saying I can't click on a group and just add the whole group to the timeline? That is so frustrating. What the heck? Okay. Let's see. What if I do... Open this back up again so I can see all my layers. Cause yeah, I'm even holding down control. I'm holding down shift. Am I being a little silly right now? I might be a little crazy. Can I not just keyframe this? So this is frame number 1. What if I just do that? Is this not the keyframe button? Am I crazy? That's kind of terrifying. I'm gonna Google it. Oh, oopsies. Keyframe in DaVinci. On the edit page, or by using an adjustment clip to apply an effect to multiple layers. I swear there's too many buttons and buttons. Properties? No, that's not what I want. So what was I looking for? I was looking for toggle. No, no. It's so odd. Layer style? What is this? Oh goodness. This is really weird. Okay. I wish I could just... It's okay. It's alright. You know what? We're just gonna quickly draw everything. Why can't I see the timeline? That's so weird that I can't select more than one. Okay. Let's rename this and go just group 5, I guess. Okay, cool. So let's see. It's annoying that I can't see the bottom of my channels. Okay. So on this frame, we need to... This is gonna be really frustrating though. What if we just quickly watch a little video? Or maybe I can just quickly watch a little video on it, if that's okay, chat. I hope so, because I'm doing it. I'm desperate. Okay, so there's one for 5 minutes. That was so rude. Kid, the grown-ups are talking. What the helly? Okay. So let's just quickly watch this little video together. And see if we can understand it. I'm going to... hang on. Let's find my little... Where is my source? If I turn off critter, no. Yes? No. So if I then tab back into here, you guys see this? No. Okay. That's cool and dandy. Okay. I'm gonna try and listen to it without sound for one quick little second and see if I can make any sense of this guy. Oh, I am very silly. I was searching for DaVinci. That's a big whoops. What am I using? I'm using critter. Oops. Okay, that's why it was taking me so long. In critter. Okay. That's why I couldn't see what I was searching for. That's really fun. Yes, you can keyframe a whole group of layers, but not directly through the timeline. For the group folder itself, the best method is to use a transform mask on the group layer and animate the mask. Keyframes. Okay. So we need to make a transform mask, and then we can animate that transform mask. Okay. That's great to know. So then I don't have 10 bajillion little layers. That would be very, very handy. Remove layer. Okay. Cool. So I'll bring back this. And what if I do... Would it be an add? Add transform mask. Okay. So can I keyframe this now? Is it lying to me? Hello? Hello? Why are you not adding a keyframe? Paste keyframe. Hello? Did it just lie to me? I think it might have. What if I was to move this? It's very weird. Me, when Google says I can do something, but then I can't. Yeah, a transform mask on the group layer. Animate the mask keyframe using an animation curve docker. Where is window? Animation. No, where are the dockers? Am I crazy? Tools? No. Oh, dockers. Animation curves. I don't know what that just did. Animation curves. Godness. Okay. New layer? Question mark? No. Yeah. Very weird. So how's everyone's day been anyways in chat? Well, I try and figure this out. Place all layers you want to be moved into one single group layer. Add the mask. so odd. Select the transform mask, then use the move tool or transform tool. Smooth the group, creating keyframes within the animation curve stocker. Okay, so we've got the transform tick, and that is a transform mask, right? I'm not crazy. Yes. Okay, cool. And then after that, I did open the animation curve stocker, and then select the transform mask, and then use the move tool. Okay. So this should theoretically be making... What? Excuse me? Why is the docker locked? What? Don't do that. Okay. Where is the... I'm using a move tool, but it's still... I'm probably missing something. What if I take this out? Can I take this out of the group? Yes. Okay, cool. No. No, I can't? What do you mean I can't? Grab you. Put you out of there. No? Okay. That's sick. I love that. So what is this layer? What if I move these? No? Auto keyframe mode. I've never animated in Krita, so please forgive me that I'm a little slow. But I really want to figure out how to do this the right way, though. Because I don't want to move stuff around by accident and then make a huge big mess for myself. So that wouldn't be good. What if I just do... Can I set a keyframe? Maybe I have to set a keyframe first for all of them. And then once I move on to the... What happened? Why is everything on this layer? I wanted it to start from 1. Yeah, clip starts from 1. Weird. What if I just grab all these and move that there? Did that fix it? Why is my hair on this one? Move you there and just move you there. Why is my hair still there? Okay, maybe it's just because I haven't added a keyframe yet. Okay. What I'm gonna do is then move these in there. Okay, cool. Why? I'm just gonna... Ooh, wait. I've done something bad, and I'm just gonna undo it, frankly. Okay. So this is our animation layer. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna select all of these and bring you forward. Is there any way I can get rid of frame 0? Frame 0 is so annoying for no reason. Okay. So we got you all on this layer. Now can I... Okay, so these are my legs slash the body. I probably should have made more layers actually. It's okay. So where's my lasso? Let's just lasso you then. I might also... I might have to fix up that line. Oh, that's not what I want. Where's my color pickup? Let's go there. Oh goodness, that's way too large now. Yeah, I hope everyone is having a fantastic day though. I know I've been having a pretty good day myself. I was actually pretty spoiled today in the morning because when I got up, my dad went out and got some McDonald's, some Maccas. And I got a little strawberry milkshake and it was actually really good. Oh my god, hello! How are you going? Hello, welcome in. What's hip happening? But yeah, I was really excited though to get a little cheeky strawberry milkshake. It was very nice. It was very yummy. Okay. Maybe should I change my font a little? Is this changing it for the... Okay, so it's just on this layer. Okay, good. I just had to double check because it's so scary drawing on multiple different layers. I'm alive. That's always good. I love to hear that you're alive still. I'm watching Fairy Tail. Oh my god, I haven't heard that name in so long. I finished watching that one ages ago. It's pretty alright though. I didn't mind it. Maybe I should have this facing down a little. Let's grab this. And let's rotate. The devil part. is ooh, very nice. What other shows are you getting into, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, it's been so long, Loki, I kind of forget most of the show. I might have to rewatch it maybe. Yeah. It was pretty decent though. I didn't mind it. When did I watch it? Would have been a good like at least 2 years now. Maybe 3 even. Because I know I was still definitely in high school and I definitely didn't watch it in year 12. Gosh, when did I watch it? I haven't watched Restaurant to Another World. That sounds really interesting though. I think I've seen it advertised on Crunchyroll, but I have been watching the new season of Spy Family though, and it is pretty cool. I'm really excited. I love Spy Family. Anya is so adorable. And Borg. I love Borg. My favorite character would probably be Yor though. I really like Yor. I have so many little figures of Yor, it's not funny. So let's make... Where's her arms? Oh, her arms are included in this. Okay. But yeah, I love Yor though. She's so girl boss. Okay, so we'll make these sort of pop down a little. Oh goodness. I always click on this one tool, and I don't mean to. Because this is sort of like the anticipation shot. And let's do the other side as well. Because then after this, what we're gonna do is when we go and draw back over top of it to finalize the lineup, it's gonna look very, very cool. And I won't need to do extra work to fix it up. Extend this one. Let's see. Yeah, I really want to get into watching some more anime. I feel like because of like having to travel so far for school, I honestly haven't been able to do too much. Even play video games has gotten really difficult to find some good time. And I'm afraid that I'm probably not going to have a lot of time anymore to do a lot of the things I love, and it's really sad. Because I just got my next notification for my new assessment. And actually it's pretty cool because what we're going to be doing for our next assignment is we're going to be making sort of like very modular pieces for like a repeating environment. And so what I've chosen to do is a sort of like really grimy rundown hospital. I'm actually really excited to do that. I think it'll be really fun. Especially because I really want to work more with rundown buildings. I love rundown buildings. I think they're so cool. I think there's just so much you can do with it. I was originally gonna do sort of like a rundown church, but I think that the rundown hospital, there's more opportunities for me to do some more background elements. Because I mean, the church would look amazing. I would love to do a little grimy rundown church, very like gothic vampire sort of inspired. But honestly, I don't know how many cool objects I could add because they would all be so complicated. and I'm just afraid I would run out of time. And yeah, I want more time to focus on doing like texture work to really sell the whole image, because I think with my last assignment, I think some of my objects were actually really surprisingly complex. And yeah, I didn't get enough time to really flesh out the background, and I was a little sad. Just a little bit. Oh, whoops. Okay, so where is your head at, girl? Okay. So let's have her head kind of maybe bob down. Can I just do maybe a move tool? So I'll move that part. And then where's your face? Your face is here. So to do that, oh my god, hello mouse. Hello, hello, welcome in. So kind of got that happening now. Cool. And now for this one, I'm gonna make her head go back up. So I know it sounds a little counterintuitive, but we're gonna make her head go back up. And where is her braids? Make her head go back up a little. And let's maybe tilt down her little sort of like spiky thing she has here. Is this on this layer? Yes, okay. I'm not crazy. So we'll make these go down a little. And then we'll go over here. And we'll also make this go down a little bit. Because these would have a thing called secondary motion on them. Because the main heavy bit, which would be like sort of her main body, would move and then stop before like her hair would. And we call that secondary motion, and it's really cool, and I think it's really fun to play with as well. So I should probably add that to her hair a little bit too, but I think I'll add that to her hair more when she goes up to this pose. Or I guess I could move a little bit of her hair maybe. I'm not sure. Because we'll definitely need to move her foot again. That was layer 6. Let's pop you up. And get rid of you. Why is this? Hello? Why is it not drying? Hello? Hello? No, not that one. Okay, now it's drying. Okay, cool. I love it when my drawing app can be a little temperamental sometimes. That's really fun. And let's also maybe move her little ankle up and tilt it this way. Yeah. I'm honestly really excited though for the new assignment. I think it'll be really fun. I was kind of a little too extra for the last assignment, so I think my teacher has kind of like nerfed what I can possibly do for this assignment, because I got really stressed, to be honest, with the last assignment. It was kind of bad. But hey, I got through it though. I think what I made for my last assignment looked really cool. I'll have to get a photo up maybe next stream and show you guys. I wanted to do a little bit more for it because I wanted to add a thing called like a vignette, I think is what it's called. And it's where you add sort of like a black border sort of like around the outside of the frame. And I think that would have made the image look much, much better. Much cooler, you know? But yeah, I ran out of time a little bit. I still got it in on time, so don't worry, chat. Your girl made it to the deadline. But yeah. I think there would definitely be some things I would do differently. For if I was to do that whole assignment all over again. I don't know whether or not to maybe move over the scene because I want her hands to sort of come up, because it wouldn't make sense if she just pops straight into this pose. So I'm thinking I might move this over by 2. So then that would go there. And I'm just gonna have her hands pop back up. So then it's sort of like a little ease in. I think that would look very nice. So we'll move you back up. And we'll do the same for this side too. I'll probably also have to go back in and animate my little ribbons behind me as well. But that is a little job for future me. Right now, all I care about pretty much is making sure that the main animation is okay. And is decently smooth, hopefully. I hope it doesn't come out really wonky and weird. I don't know whether or not to change her expression a little bit. I might maybe make her blink. That could be cool. So where is her eyes? Where's your eyes at, girl? I have too many layers. I probably really should name these. But hey, we ball. So let's make her do a little blinky blink. And grab her eyelashes. And I'm just gonna bring them down a little bit. Because she's gonna pop up and do sort of like a big pose. Here in a second. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to outline the bottom eyelashes, no! What am I doing? Okay. Focus. Okay. And now we move these down. I don't know whether or not to move them down a little bit more. Because then on this pose where she kind of brings her arms up, I think I'll make her blink as she's sort of changing pose. Maybe should I move her eyebrows up as well? Well, maybe I should change the shape of her eyebrows a little bit. Make them look a little more happy-like. So we will maybe make them look less angry. let's grab our other eyebrow too, and we will give it the same treatment. Now she just looks really sad though. Hang on, I'm gonna have to change the shape a little bit. Cause she looks so sad. Kinda. She looks a little derpy right now. It's okay. Hey, Weeble. Weeble. Am I not doing this on the right layout? What? Where's my music? Silly ads. Let's see. Cool. So let's kind of make this curve a little down. And then we'll come back in here. Oh, oops. I feel like these definitely look more sad now. Oh goodness, what am I doing to you, girl? Okay. Coolios. Maybe if I remove this line, these lines maybe need to go. And maybe make this less angular. So then she's a little less sassy, because I feel like in the first few frames she was very sassy, but now she's more happy? I don't know. And is her mouth on the same frame? Okay, cool. I'm not a complete monster and I would put the mouth somewhere else. That's good to know. And let's also come over here. Okay. This in-between pose kind of looks a little derpy. And oh yeah, let's make her a little oops. Let's make this go back up. Oh goodness. Oops. Okay, is this layer? What? Layer number 5. Cool. Let's come over here. I know I really need to name my layers. Maybe I might do that after stream. But hey, I think the layer system that we have is somewhat okay. Not really. It's alright. Okay. Maybe I should make her foot Maybe I should make this go more horizontal. Where's my move tool? Where is her feet? Okay. And let's move this. So then maybe she's sort of like, ah! So her foot's sort of like still on the ground and then it'll pop up. Let's get rid of you. And put you like that. Okay. So her foot's still sorta kinda on the ground. Kind of. Maybe should I make her top of her dress bounce down a little? It feels a little weird that everything else is still sorta the same. So let's move it down a touch. Should I make this move down a little? Maybe. Actually, I probably should. And go down a little. And then I'm gonna have to connect this back up. Connect you up there, you up there. Okay. Maybe I should make this frame, have it where the foot is. Because this foot is really irking me like this. I'm just gonna move you down. So then you're more looking on the ground. After this, I was kind of thinking it could be fun if we could try and do some animating in Maya, maybe? Because I really want to learn how to animate in Maya. I really want to. I really want to get good. Because after this assignment, I'm pretty sure our next topic is animation. And I really love animation, and I really want to get good at animation. So let's... Okay, well, let's start with the obvious stuff and make her blink, maybe. Or fidget with her expressions. I might have to just completely draw a new eyelash thing happening here. Can I draw? Hello? I hate it with the lasso tool. I wish it would tell me when it's still on, because it is very annoying. Very frustrating. So just do that there. And we'll also have to do the same thing on the other side. I can't wait for when this is done. It's gonna be so cool. Hopefully. And bada bing, bada boom. The rough shape is done. Really get rid of these. And just round out this corner, I think. Okay. And now where is her actual pupils? There. Can I just keyframe this off? Why? Okay, I don't want them to fully be off the whole time. I mean, I guess I can just erase them and then I can just duplicate another layer. Oh, okay. Why does it say that there's nothing inside of the layer? Keyframe. Keyframe to the right. Why is there... Okay, I'm just gonna copy paste this then. Paste. And then I guess paste here as well, just in case. And then what I will do is I'll just simply erase it. Because we don't need it. Oh, thank you so much, Nova. I'm trying, girl. Okay, cool. But yeah, how are you going though? Let's go here and delete you. Maybe move you down as well a touch. And bring you down here. Let me squish that. Okay. And now for this, I need to do the hard part, which is bringing the arms up, and I'm really nervous about it. But I think we can do it. I think it won't be that bad, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not saying that in hindsight. It'll be really tough. But we ball, we tough it out. And let's go here. Oh, I'm so gonna have to fix up this arm. This arm looks freaking rank. Okay. I don't even know what's happening here. Is this the hair? No. Okay, so we're just gonna turn off the hair for a little second. So I can actually see what's happening here. Oh god. Okay. So we got this happening. I'll clean this up a little. And then let's switch back over here. Okay. Okay. I can't draw hands for the life of me. Send help. Oh goodness. Okay, it's okay. I've got gloves. It's alright. They don't have to be perfect. I swear. I swore. Why is this pink now? What? What the heck? Okay. Please don't be pink anymore. Okay. Sweet. We love that. Okay, cool. That hand. Oh no! Girl, what have I done to you? I'm sorry. Oh no. Because this would be facing outwards would be the pinky actually, so I probably shouldn't make it as. Okay. Maybe add some bend to this finger. And have that there. Okay. That's an okay hand. It's possible. You know what? It's possible. It's okay. It'll all be fixed in post. Yay! Oh god. We just ball. We simply just ball. And to make my life 10 times easier, I'm just gonna pretty much get rid of this one hand. And I'm just gonna duplicate the other side if I'm being so honest. And maybe move a finger or two around so then it's not completely perfect. Just so then we don't have two completely different hands. I think that's a pretty good compromise, if I do say so myself. And I mirror. Oh no. How does one duplicate? Because I don't want to duplicate the whole thing. Because did that just duplicate the whole thing? Me thinks yes. I don't want that. Apply, reset, no. Maybe we take the long way around and we just draw it again. What's wrong with drawing it again? I say nothing is wrong with drawing it again. This is fine. Okay. Maybe make this a little longer. Let that kind of go in, and then this go down. Okay, cool. And then we add in little fingers. Okay. Definitely gonna have to do some serious cleanup later. And let's go here. Oh! What? What is happening? Oh my god. Am I doing it on the wrong side? Okay. Freaked out for a second. I was like, oh my god, where'd all my work go? That was a bit spooky. Well, I can't do that. Poop. Okay. Let's just fix you up. I also need to get rid of this section right here. Okay. I think we are making pretty good progress for how many frames we have. And we will just go here real quick and oh, I swear deleting lines sometimes can be really nerve-wracking for no reason. Okay. Coolios. Why does her elbow look so buff? Let's... Maybe if I just delete that bit. And fix it up again. Ugh. Okay, cool. That forearm though looks very large. So let's fix that. Okie dokie. I think that looks a little less muscular. Cool. Okay. Another pose down. Should I make the hair move a bit more? Maybe I should make her... Actually, I might adjust her shoulders. Because they should be more angular because they're going up. So realistically, they would go up. Not too much. Not too much right now. But just a little bit. Just a teeny weeny little bit. Okay. Cool. So that's our little in-between. It might look cursed, but hey, it's only gonna be on screen for a little bit, I swear. Because then she'll pop up into her actual pose. So this is what we get so far. Why does her eyes disappear and reappear? That is terrifying. Can I... Where is that keyframe? With this? Why is this here? Remove keyframe. Cool. Now she doesn't look so cursed. Okay. So the next few poses actually matter a little bit more. Because this is like sort of like the main dancing pose that she's gonna hop off into. Oh, is her eyes too far up? I might move her eyes down a little, actually. Her eyes look too far up on her face. Before we get into doing the next keyframe. Where is your eyes go? Okay. Go here. And there, and actually I can probably just run this all the way across. And we will just move this down a little bit. Just a little bit. Okie dokie. Whoa, no. I forgot that I was in the eraser tool. Okay. That's very nice. Okay, I think that looks a little bit instead. Or should I move it down a bit more even? Maybe I should move it down even a little bit more actually. I might also just have to scale them in a little. Because her eyes look huge right now on her face. But then again, she does have very big eyelashes. I love drawing my characters with huge eyelashes though. I think it's very cool. Okay. I think that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, cool. So we're about half, I think almost halfway now. So let's do a little scrub through the timeline. Does her other foot move too much? It kind of goes back too far when I think about it, actually. Why does her foot move that much? It should not move that much. Let's just bring you down a little bit. Let's bring you down to... Where is your layer? Just bring you down to... Yay? Okay, I think that looks about the same sort of length as the other one. I love it when this tool keeps activating when I don't want it to. Okay, cool. Okay, so if we do another little scrub. Oh, I have to fix up here too. You're joking. Okay. It'll only take a little second. Just move back. Are you even a little over? Okay, cool. It's good enough. I will make sure to keep that consistent across the board when I go ahead and fix up all the lineup. Okay, so now everything should be pretty consistent across the board. Okay. I like the first little sort of like jump down and then she kind of goes up. I might even have to stretch this out a little bit more so then I can add in a little bit of tweening maybe, so then you can see her arms sort of come up here and then pop into this pose. I think we might add some more in-betweens after we finish all of the rest of the rough lineup, because I think most of it should be okay. Definitely we'll have to add some more with the dancing. But hey, it's alright. Okie dokie, let's lock in. Try and get this done pretty fast. So let's see, what do we have to move? I think it was back at layer. Okay, so the body is on 6. Just have to be careful of not slicing up her dress too much. Because we don't have to go, or we don't want to have to go back through and fix it up. So can I maybe mirror vertically? So then I can put you there just for the minute. And then this does look really cursed. And then we will come ahead and grab you. And we will also bring you up here. I'll have to change her hand probably a little bit too. Okay, cool. So it's sorta in the position now. And I'm just gonna go around. Sort of rewind that. The hand is definitely gonna have to change. I'm gonna probably delete that. And we'll also have to fix up her poor little arm. I mean, her hand doesn't look that bad, I guess, in this pose. It definitely can be better, though. That's what me thinks. Okay. Let's see. So, Pinky would probably go out. That is one skinny Pinky, actually. Thicken that up a little. Let's bring you across. So her hand will be sort of like half closed, if that makes sense. Okay. And then that will go there. And we'll bring you across. Maybe I could add a finger sort of like going away. Because then these two will probably stick together more. There's a little gap there, maybe. I might also make the curve a little bit more prominent, even though you can't really see at the moment, because this one little piece of hair is in the way. But I'm sure that when I go back over it, this will probably be in the background and her hand will most likely be in the foreground. But I don't really want to mess with this curl right here until after we figure out all the motion with the hair. But yeah, that thumb would probably come down and it'd probably be a little bit more in. But right now we're just kind of trying to rough out the main shapes, and then we'll worry about actual hand proportions and poses and stuff in a little bit. Her arm isn't looking right. Make sure that you go down. I would go back ahead and fix this part of the dress, but it doesn't really matter at the moment, mainly because it's being covered up by the hair anyways, so I'm not too fussed about that. I might bring this arm down a little bit because it's looking a bit unnatural for the pose. Maybe... What if I press control? No, that's rotate. What if I press shift? No, that scales it normally. Okay, so alt kind of bends it a bit more. Okay. Maybe make it good there. Okay. And now we gotta do the whole other side again. Let's quickly do almost the same thing as what we did with the last arm. We'll come through here, and we'll pick up that, and we'll go here, and we will flip vertically. And then you can go... actually, we'll work on this arm over here so then it doesn't get in the way, because there's a lot of stuff happening there. Okay. So, just so that we don't sort of clip into any of the other layers. Because honestly, my layers, I haven't really organized them that well. So I don't want to cause more of a mess for myself in particular. So bring you there, and then I will probably make you go a bit more straight, sort of like that. And then what we'll do is we will then go ahead and connect these. Like so. Sort of like that. Oof. That does not look good. Have you guys been getting into any art recently? I know I really need to find more time for it. In particular, making my own art instead of just worrying about what we're doing for class. Although the class tasks are really fun though, but yeah. I really enjoy sort of making my own art without too many of the like restrictions imposed, because I know that class, obviously they have to impose restrictions a lot on us and guidelines we have to follow, but this is a little bit more freeing, I guess. Mainly because, you know, there's no one telling me like, oh, you can't do it like that. You know. Yeah. I'd love to do some more crochet as well. I've been trying to crochet a little cute winter scarf for you know, because winter's coming around the corner very quickly. I'm pretty excited too, because that means it's my birthday soon-ish. We still got a good few months, really. But yeah, I'm really excited. So let's also bring this one here. And we'll kind of disconnect those two fingers. Okay. And we will make a little line like that. Maybe I should move up this a little more, because I think that's too low for the base of the hand. Oh goodness. Oopsie daisies. Okie dokie. I think in my spare time I should definitely do some more research about animating in groups, because I think I've kind of just dived headfirst into this little project, and I haven't really done my research too much, which isn't good. And I definitely should learn from this and research a bit more next time, especially because this is kinda a big project, kinda a little bit. I mean, it's not massively big, which is really good. Because I didn't want to, you know, make too much work for myself, because it was meant to be sort of like a little fun task for me to do. I think I might also bring this out a little bit. Bring that out there. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to know what you guys are up to though. If you guys are doing any art. I'm always very keen to see other people's art. I think it's really cool to see what others have been working on. And now, hopefully, we shouldn't have to modify this too much. Oh, goodness. Let's move you back over. Well, maybe I should stretch you out a little. You're a little short. And maybe also twirl you that way. Oh, am I doing this the wrong way? Maybe I should... Maybe I should have a different hand pose. I think the fingers should probably be curled in, actually, now that I think of it. I think my fingers on the end are okay, like that one. But I might make these curl in a little. I'm not sure about this guy. I'll leave him for the second, just for a little minute. Yeah, so we'll make you curl over. Oh goodness. Hands are like the bane to my existence, I swear. Every artist says in unison. Yeah, hands are actually just so annoying. For no reason. I think I might make this girl over too. I'll definitely have to pull up some reference, because these hands are looking pretty bad. These are just sort of like a rough though. I'm not trying too hard. Yeah. And I might make this finger go down a little bit. It's a little bit too tall. For my liking. But yeah, well, these are just kind of temp hands. Help me gauge what kind of pose is gonna happen. Sorry about that. I am back. Okay. Don't know if I'm liking the look of these arms. I don't know. It's okay. I think we'll definitely need to add it in between this in this, just because there's such different poses. And let's see, so now I'm gonna have to bend these. So let's grab you and do a little bendy bend. Oh goodness, I accidentally selected too much. Whoopsies. Let's carefully grab this now. And we will now bend you this way. And we will grab you. Put a bend you back more that way. Because this will be sort of like a mini in between. Because now we're setting up for this pose to then go up like the other one. I think honestly I might just grab this arm again and I might just sort of flip them because I'm a little lazy and I don't want to bend all of that all over again. I'll bend these ones because these ones would probably be at different stages. I might also grab you and fix this one up a little bit more. Okay. Goodness. I think I accidentally selected her eye, so I'm gonna deselect that. I might also move you a little outwards. And then I will grab you and I'll do the opposite. Move you a little up. And it's nearly there. Where my hug at? This pose looks kind of funny. It looks like she's gonna go in for a big bear hug or something. Okay. I know that that's kind of... Oh, I hate this tool. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, we also need to fix up this leg too. Because it's sort of almost kicking back. I think I will also straighten out this foot a little bit. Okay. And let's get rid of this arch a little more. And she's sort of kicking back a little more. And I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that with this tool. Give her a little bit more of a calf. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to also open her eyes up. Silly me. Okay. I wish I could just copy paste. So what if I just grab this and I also grab a U. And is there... Copy selection. So this is where we want her eyes to actually be open. Because yeah, they're closed there and they need to be open here. What if I... Can I paste selection? No? Okay, cool. That's lovely. We love to see it. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal if I just redraw them, but they'll be a little different though. So you're saying if I grab this, transform, no. None of these, nada. Let's copy selection to a new layer. Oh, now I have 2 layer 6s. What are you? So what can I actually grab on this new layer? So if I get rid of you, there's like nothing. So you're saying this is an empty layer? Okay. Remove that then. Huh. It's like a little puzzle when you think about it. It's got to kind of work out what's happening, how to fix things, which I like it a lot. So copy that to a new layer. So what is on this new layer then? It's just giving me a whole bunch of nothing. This is a nothing burger. What? What the what? Okay. I think I might just quickly just move these back up to where they would be and just sort of fix up the shape. Because honestly, they're not drastically all that different. Just the eyeliner? Oh, am I silly? Is it because I was doing it on the wrong layer? Hang on chat, one more time. Third time's the charm. I think I did 3 times. We will see. Okay. Let's go back over here. Okay. One more time. And then let's copy selection to new layer. Oh, okay. Cool. So what we'll do is we will just drag this over to here. What we'll do is we'll just get rid of this. And we'll just go here. Oh. Am I not on the correct layer? Where is my layer? I keep losing it. Where? Okay, so that's the layer I want to keep. Layer 2. Okay. Thick. Oh, that's not what I want to do. That's really not what I want to do. Why? That's so strange. Oh. Interesting. So I want to This also layer 2? Oh. I want to bring you there. And why is it getting rid of my whole face? Why is it saying that there's nothing there? There is. So if I copy my face frame. Okay, now it lets me edit it. Okay. It was just being a little silly. A little goofy, some may say. Okay. Let's do that. And get you out of here. Okay, cool. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna merge these two layers. Merge with layer below. So now this should be all in the same layer. Okay, cool. And we will also need to grab our eye layer as well. Let me just quickly figure out where that was. Okay, so layer 8. So I'm just going to quickly copy frame. And we are just simply going to paste frame. Okay. And we'll just bring that there. Okay. Cool. I also might make her have a little cheeky grin again. Maybe with her mouth open this time. Should I make her have a little smile with her teeth, or should I make it with her mouth open, maybe? Yeah. And then I might make her close her eyes maybe again. Oh, she does her little dance more. Okay. Did I fix her leg? I forget. Not particularly. I think on this frame she's meant to have her leg back a little more too. Maybe we'll just slightly move it. Silly me. I think it's, what, layer 2? Oh, okay. 6. Yeah, so we'll just slightly move it a little bit. Not too much, because I think the main kick comes there. Is that too much, maybe? Maybe I... Ooh! Might move you back a little. Okay, cool. And I'll probably... Let me say eyes closed. Okay. So we'll grab these again. Layer 2, I'm pretty sure. And we will copy this to a new layer. Let me just see if that actually is the correct layer. Yep. Okay, cool. And by copying a new layer. Okay. So now we have this. And we should be able to just quickly. So then we'll move that there. Oh, oops. Accidentally moved it out of its own layer. So we'll put that there. And then before we merge it, we'll just quickly erase this. Oh. Or should I have it where it's her eyes half closed, maybe? Don't know. Bring this here for a second. I will just... Okay. Why is this being so finicky? Copy frame. Paste frame. And just quickly remove this. Okie dokie. I'm thinking maybe next stream we should play a video game of some sorts. Because I think that could be pretty fun to like change it up a little bit, you know? Let's see. I need to find my eye layer again. So we will just quickly also erase. Oh, okay. Copy. We will paste this frame over. Oh. I did copy frame, right? Yeah? Paste frame. Wait. Copy. Paste frame. Okay. That's very cool. And maybe we should also change the shape of her eyebrows a little too. Is it also on layer 2? Oh, wrong layer 2. Yeah, okay. So let's grab this. We'll move you down a little bit. And we will also, not do that. Probably angle you up a little bit though. Okie dokie. I feel like this one's down a little bit too low. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Okay. How is that looking? I feel like there's something missing. Maybe I should lower her head a little? Where is my grab tool? Let's also grab you. Okay. So there's a little bit more movement. Okay. I think this is nearly done now. Let's see. I think I might leave the next half. Maybe. I do want to get this done though. We're approaching nearly 2 hours though. Yeah, I might leave this maybe for next time. But thank you guys so much for coming to stream today. I know today was a bit more of a little slower day. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me though. I think we definitely did do a lot of work. Even with just figuring out the whole animation system with all the layers and stuff, it's been a lot. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I know it probably doesn't look like we've done a lot, but I feel like we did a pretty good, decent chunk today though. Let me just turn off this little layout. And we'll just quickly scrub through. So this is from one. She's so cute. She's looking pretty good so far. Yeah. Animation takes a while, so yeah, forgive me if it's taken a little bit too long. But yeah, it definitely does take a long time. And then we've also got to add all the in-betweens and coloring as well. Coloring is going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure it'll probably be a little bit of a headache though, but I'm sure we will get through it. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and make sure to, you know, take care of yourselves. And I will see you soon in the next stream. Also, before we leave, I also have decided to try my hardest and make every... What is today? I think it's Monday. Yeah, Monday or a Tuesday around 10 o'clock, 11, somewhere in between then, I will start streaming as well. So I'm gonna try my best and keep to that schedule. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know just in case you're not in the Discord server. But yeah, so every Monday or Tuesday, hopefully I should be streaming, and if I'm not, then yeah, please check the Discord server because I will probably let you guys know in there. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you very soon. So yeah, see you later. Bye bye.